as the search for that third person continues tonight in Chambers County. The two bodies that have been recovered are currently at the Jefferson County morgue. All three crash victims have now been identified. Captain Ricky Blakely, First Officer Conrad Jules Aska, and Captain Sean Archuleta. Archuleta was a pilot from another company just catching a ride. Archuleta had been employed with the company Mesa since 2013, but according to the pilot's roommate, Archuleta had recently accepted a job with a separate airline. KFDM's Natalie Haddad joins us this evening after speaking with Archuleta's roommate. Natalie, what did Archuleta's roommate have to say to you?
Greg and Tiffany, friendly and one of the good ones of the world. That's how Captain Sean Archuleta's roommate and friend Don Dalton says he will be remembered.
Shuttle 69, see if you can make ground contact. We're looking for a lost aircraft. It's 11 o'clock and 2 miles. It's a heavy Boeing 767.
He was just starting to have a chance to have a blessed life, per se. And you know how God says things, like, takes the good ones early. But I'll miss him.
Don Dalton stood watch Sunday at Fort Anahuac Park overlooking the command site, set up for the recovery efforts of Flight 3591. He says Captain Sean Archuleta, now confirmed as a jump pilot on board, lived with him in the Woodlands for the last 3 years.
Every story between Sean and I was always pleasant. There was no, damn, no, ever. It was always menial or positive. All the time.
The pilot for Mesa Airlines was scheduled to begin employment with United Airlines this week, a job Dalton calls Archuleta's dream.
Sean was a great guy, going the right way in life now. He'd been working his butt off to go that way, and it finally clicked over.
The cargo plane that was minutes from arrival at Bush Intercontinental Airport nosediving into the Trinity Bay, the plane disintegrating on impact.
If you can't get on a better jet than what he was on, there just ain't one to get on. And that's why the guys are down here that are down here trying to figure out what caused this wonderful airplane to fall out of the sky like it did.
Dalton says Archuleta leaves behind his wife and 2 children in Colombia. Everyone, he says, is devastated.
Life is, you can't calculate it. It just happens. And this guy didn't deserve it. This guy deserved a whole lot more time.
Don Dalton says Captain Archuleta loved Colombian soccer and being a family man, adding it was all he ever wanted. A GoFundMe has been set up for Archuleta's wife and kids. We've linked it on our website, kfdm.com.